In 1947, a cargo ship drifted silently across the calm waters of the Indian Ocean. No distress flags, no smoke, no sound. Just a darkened hull, rocking gently beneath the sun. From a distance, the ship appeared abandoned. Up close, it felt wrong. When rescuers finally boarded, they found only death. Bodies lay scattered across the decks, frozen where they had fallen. Eyes stretched wide, as if staring at something that followed them, even in death. Mouths locked open, caught mid-scream. Some clutched their throats, others reached outward, not towards each other, but towards something unseen. There were no wounds, no blood, no signs of struggle. The ship itself was untouched, cargo secured, doors sealed. As if death had passed through quietly, methodically, and taken everyone. To this day, no one can explain what happened to the crew of the SS Ourang Medan, or why they died. In perfect silence. The Strait of Malacca, a narrow corridor of water dividing the Malay Peninsula from Sumatra. For centuries, this passage has carried the lifeblood of global trade. Ships from China, India, Japan, all forced through this thin, suffocating channel. At its narrowest point, less than 2 miles wide. One mistake, and ships vanish. But it isn't the reefs sailors fear. Beneath the surface, currents twist violently, without warning. Warm water rises suddenly, stealing oxygen, dragging ships downward. Wrecks from centuries past lie piled below, unmarked, unseen. Here, compasses spin without reason. Radios crackle, lights flicker, then die. Old sailors whisper that the strait is cursed, that ghost ships drift here, without sound, their lights glowing faintly, just beneath the fog. And of all its legends, none is more feared than the Ourang Medan. June 1947. Merchant ships moving through the strait begin receiving something unusual. An SOS. No coordinates, no ship identification, only broken, frantic Morse code. All officers, including captain, dead, lying in chart room and on bridge. Possibly whole crew dead. The message stops. Static fills the airwaves. Then, one final transmission. I die. No response follows. Hours later, listening stations triangulate the signal. Its origin lies far from shipping lanes, in open sea sailors avoid. A place known for deceptive calm and sudden depth. No one volunteers. Until one ship answers. The Silver Star. As the Silver Star approaches, a shape emerges from the haze. A freighter, drifting, motionless. Her name is painted clearly on the stern. SS Ourang Medan. No movement on deck. No reply to radio calls. A boarding team is assembled. The moment they step aboard, the cold hits them. Despite the tropical heat, the air feels drained, lifeless. Then, they see the bodies. Everywhere. Men frozen where they fell, faces twisted in terror, eyes wide, unblinking. Even the ship's dog lies dead near the galley, teeth bared, frozen mid-snarl. No blood, no injuries, only fear. The captain is slumped at the wheel. His officers lie collapsed in the chart room, and the radio operator, still seated at his post, his hand resting on the Morse key. Death reached him, mid-message. Inside the ship, the temperature is barely 4 degrees Celsius, 30 degrees colder than the world outside. Then, the smell. Sharp, chemical. Smoke rises from below deck. The order is given to retreat. They barely escape before the ship explodes. Flames tear through steel. The Ourang Medan splits apart and vanishes beneath the sea. Gone. No survivors, no wreckage. Years later, a Coast Guard report briefly mentions the incident. Then it disappears. No records, no registry, no proof the ship ever existed. So, what happened? Some believe the ship carried deadly chemicals, invisible gas, instant death. Others believe it transported forbidden weapons, captured during the war. One leak, and everyone aboard would die, frozen in terror. It explains the bodies. It explains the silence. But not the cold, and not why the ship was erased. Perhaps it was a covert operation. Perhaps the explosion was deliberate. Or perhaps there was never a ship at all. The story lives on. No wreck has ever been found. No photographs, no proof. Only an SOS, ending with 2 words. I die. And somewhere, far from shipping lanes, the mystery drifts on. Heat. Heat.